Hello, land seekers. If you're looking for land, well, guess what? You are in the right spot because on this video, I have 43 properties in 11 states. That's simple. And we're going to jump right in. But I guess before I do, I should introduce myself. My name is Scott. I'm from landmodo.com. And this channel is about helping you to make your land ownership dreams a reality. So you can start living them today. You don't have to put them off for yet another day. How are you gonna do that? It's simple. We're going to use owner financing. That means that the owner of the land will sell it to you and they will provide the financing. It's easy. No credit checks, low down payments, low monthly payments. And with that, now we're going to dig into the first property. And here it is. It's in Arkansas and it's in Izard County, Arkansas, the Horseshoe Bend area. Here you have a quarter-acre lot. $2,900. Come on, $2,900 with $100 down and then $70 a month for 48 months. How do you do this? How do you learn more about this? It's simple. Right over there, scan the QR code. And if you're listening to this on a podcast, you can't scan the QR code, but I'm going to give you a property number. And the property number is going to be, for example, 324433. It's going to be 6 digits. Might be 5 from time to time, but it's 6. But in order to get there, you have to put in the URL over there, the web address, elmodo.ws / the number I give you. That's it. That's how you do it. And yes, we do have a podcast available of this episode. So if you're driving, please go over there. I know some of you are driving and you want to see me, but you can also listen to me too. All right. The podcast is available. All right, here we go. $100 down, $70 a month. We kind of went through this one. So let's move on to our next property. And here it is. It's also in Izard County, Arkansas, 0.30 acres. Cash price here is $31.70. Notice the power poles in front of the property. Nice paved roads. You guys know I like paved roads and I like power poles. Man, 0 down though. And then $95 a month. This property and the one before it, they are what I call Ben Franklin properties. Ben Franklin properties are properties that are less than $100 down and less than $100 a month. It's what I call them. To learn more about this property, scan the QR code or head over to elmodo.ws / 334783. Apache, Arizona, just changed states. Here we have a 1.14 acre property, $7,500 with $150 down and $150 a month for 60 months. This is property number 334788. Next up, check this one out. This is a power and road access. It's also an Apache. This one is a quarter-acre lot, $7,100 with $135 down and $135 a month for 59 months. This is property number 334917, Mojave, Arizona, 2.35 acres, cash price $8,000 with $100 down and $100 a month for 80 months. This is property number 334849, Mojave, 1.25 acres. Cash price $79.95 with $199 down and $129 a month. This is perfect. Perfect for your RV camping. Yeah. It's for 81 months, by the way. This is property number 334018. Another Mojave, 2.35 acres. And look, if you're looking at the picture and you see this on the picture, yeah, it's pretty rural out there. It's pretty rural. But this allows you to apply all of the buckets. Bucket 1, bucket 2, bucket 3, bucket 4. All 4 of the buckets are accessible here. So no matter what you're trying to do with the land, this is a possibility for you. And the cash price on this one is $59.99 with $298 down and $126 a month for 60 months. This is property number 334856. Okay, Mojave, 1 acre. Now look, Mojave is, I say this all the time, it's an hour to an hour and a half, let's say an hour and a half to 2 hours. Let's say that from Vegas. So that's where you are. You're in northern, west north Arizona. Okay, here you have a 1 acre property, $8,450 with $150 down and $150 a month for 90 months. This is property number 3349 2.36. Mojave, 2.33 acres. Cash price here is $89.99. Zero down, yet again, zero down, with $218 a month for 48 months. This is property number 334877. Now we're changing counties, going to Navajo. Navajo, Arizona, 1.25 acres. Cash price is $7,500. I'm looking at the picture over here. Looks like a nice, easy road access to get to. All of the buckets are going to be covered here. 200 down, 200 a month for 48 months. This is property number 332937. Changing states and counties. Now we're going to one of my favorite areas to talk about, Modoc Man. Modoc, California. It should be called Modoc Man, but it's not. And don't start calling me Modoc Man either, because I don't want that. But here you have a 1 acre property, cash price $8,500, with 300 down and $190 a month for 60 months. What do I love about this area? Number one, the roads, it's peaceful. They're not lying when they say it's tranquil. They are not lying. They are straight up telling you. It is remote North California. You're up just below Oregon. Now, it's also, you look at the landscape around here. Beautiful tall trees. It's just peaceful. And that's why I refer to this area and Klamath, Oregon as the Library of America. Because we should be whispering, shh. And what I find oftentimes is that these properties here in Modoc and in Klamath, Oregon, I don't see them repeating from week to week. That means that they're gone. It means that when it's available, you need to move on it. And again, this property is 333997. Change in states and counties, going to Costilla, Colorado. Here we have a 5.2 acre property, cash price $10,975, with $125 down and $175 a month for 62 months. This is property number 329459. Now, one of the questions that I'm often asked is, Scott, why does the seller do this? Why would a seller do this? Why would anybody do this? Why wouldn't they just take cash for the property? Why don't they go through a realtor and, like the normal way? Well, here's why. It's simple economics. And here's what it comes down to. In real estate, banks, in order for them to finance a property, they have to give a mortgage. And banks do not give a mortgage for less than $50,000, maybe $70,000. It depends on the bank. I've seen it as low as 50. I've seen other banks say 70. On land, it might be even higher. So banks do not want to loan on this. Now, what happens is the seller wants to sell it. And look, in this particular property that we were just looking at, it was $11,000. So they go out to the market and they go, hey, we want to sell it. Well, the only option is cash. In the normal traditional real estate market, the only option is cash. However, if they owner finance it, well, now they have a wider population of buyers. You see, most land is sold, 75 to 80% of it is sold with owner financing, because situations like maybe you're in, like maybe you don't have the $10,000, $11,000 to buy the land or $40,000 to buy the land. It has to go through that channel. And it's an economic breakdown. That's what happens. Is the marketplace breaks down, it makes it so that it's not an efficient system. So that's why you see this. And I know that sometimes people are like, what? This doesn't make any sense to me. Well, it's because the system is broken. That's why. And there's lots of broken systems around. Okay. So there you go. That's why. That's a short tail why. So let's move on to our next property. Here's a 5 acre property. Cash price here, $74.99, with $155 down and $153 a month for 48 months. You're going to see a lot of 5 acres here in Costilla. This is property number 328855. Next up, also in Costilla, 15 acres. Yeah, baby. 15 acres, $22,000, with $399 down and $399 a month for 72 months. This is property number 333694. Next up, Costilla, 10 acres. Yeah, baby. We had a 15, we had a 10. There you go. Let's go. $19,995, with $500 down. Man, you look at the $500. $500 gets you 10 acres. What was the 15 again? $399 gets you 15 acres. $399 down gets you 15 acres. Here it's 10 acres for $500 down. Come on. With $299 a month for 84 months. See, this is what gets me excited. This is property number 334930. Costilla, another 10 acres. Bam. $16,434 with $1,250 down and $249 a month for 60 months. This is property number this is property number 202098. Do you think that you could go to the seller of this property that we were just looking at where they wanted $1,250 down and say, hey, could you do it for less down like other people are doing? What's their answer going to be? Either yes or no. And if it's no, who cares? Move on. But you might be surprised. You really might be surprised. All right. Holy cow. What is this one? Now we're at 15 acres. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but this is 15.94 acres. What a show already. And I told you all the Costillas were 5 acres. Well, they're multiples of 5. Can we just go with that one? Cash price on this one is $22,500 with $399 down and $329 a month for 85 months. This is property number 334851. This whole thing makes me want to pause and share with you this thought. When you're looking at these properties in the same county, the one thing that I say is that you should always compare and contrast. So what do I mean by that? Well, number one, what you're getting here is you're getting property that's all in different parts of the county. They're not just all in one centralized location. But what you're able to do is you're able to now see pricing across the county. That's the first thing. Because you had one 15-acre property that was like $16,000, and here you have one that's $22,000. It's a different part of the area, different part of the county. Notice, though, that the down payments range. We've seen it as low as, what, 300 in the 300s up to 1,250. Now, what that allows you to do is to create a leverage for you to negotiate with sellers to say, this is the term that I want. So I like your land, but I want it on this term, this down payment, this monthly payment. Yes, you can do that. They may say no, but you can do it. It's called negotiation. All right, let me give you this number. This is property number 334851. And again, this was $399 down and $329 a month for 85 months. Okay, moving on to Florida, Jackson County, Florida. I love this area, Jackson County. 2.21 acres, cash price, $39,500 with with $1,800 down and then $575 a month for 96 months. This is property number 325469. My picture on the video is blocking what that picture says, and it says, it's so big, it's 2.2 acres. Okay. And of course, the girl looks shocked. Okay. She looks shocked. Okay. Charlotte County, Florida, quarter-acre lot here. This is $18,500. In Charlotte County, you guys know I love Charlotte County as well. I think I love a lot of these counties. This is $500 down and $298 a month for 84 months. This is property number 324383. Next up is Levy County, Florida. This is up near, it's north of Tampa. It's over by Ocala, but on the Gulf. This is a quarter-acre lot, cash price $97.80 with $380 down and $242 a month for 72 months. This is property number 314026. Putnam County, Florida, quarter-acre lot here, $9,950, but yet $199 down and $199 a month for 60 months. This is property number 327211. Next up, also in Putnam, quarter-acre lot here, $9,800, with $200 down and $179 a month for 60 months. This is property number 334862. Next up, Putnam County, quarter-acre lot here, $11,200 with $199 down and $199 a month for 56 months. This is property number 327648. Next up, Putnam County, 1.3 acres, $41,000 with 500 down and 547 a month for 96 months. This is property number 334826. Putnam quarter acre lot, $8,500, 0 down and $199 a month for 60 months. This is property number 334864. Change in states. We're going to Muskogee, Georgia. We have a half acre lot here in Columbus. My favorite, paved roads, power, utilities on site, $15,995 with 300 down and $260 a month for 84 months. This is property number 331227. Next up, Ashe, North Carolina, another beautiful area. Ashe County is on the upper west side of the state. You're bordering Virginia and Tennessee. So right there, you can be in Virginia, you can be in Tennessee, you can be in, well, North Carolina. And you have a 0.7 acre property here, cash price $17,000. With 320 down and $319 a month for 72 months. This is property number 334352. Luna, New Mexico, 1.83 acres, cash price $4,800. With 0 down and, with 100 down and 100 a month for 47 months. This is property number 330073. Next up, Luna, 1 acre, cash price. The cash price. The whole price for the land is $1,954, or $54 down and $54 a month for 42 months for 1 acre of land. Clearly a Ben Franklin property. Clearly all of the buckets are checked off on this one. Again, this is property number 334879. Valencia, New Mexico, 2.5 acres, $6,000. I'm having to read the description here. Okay, because there's a description in the picture, which on my screen here looks a little faded, but I think it'll come through pretty good. All right, 2.5 acres, $6,000, 0 down and $125 a month for 48 months. This is property number 334970. Elko, Nevada, 1.13 acres, cash price $52.95 with $90 down and $90 a month for 60 months. This is property number 316342. Elko, again, 8.6 acres, man. It's already subdivided for you, which means that you can get your family compound on here. 8.6 acres, $27,500. With 500 down and $542 a month for 60 months. This is property number 327657. Okay, 40 acres, baby. 40 acres in Elko, $54,600. With 600 down and $600 a month for 90 months. This is property number 333019. Klamath, Oregon, 0.63 acres. Okay, what does this say up here? Water and power near. Okay, they should put a comma here. It's 0.63 acres with water and power, and it's near a lake and rivers. There you go. Now I got it right. See, they're missing a comma in the headline up there. Commas matter. Okay, $18,823 with $350 down and $350 a month for 53 months. This is property number 323424. Klamath again. Remember, this is the library part of America. This in Modoc, 5 acres, $19,000 with $199 down and $249 a month for 100 months. Yeah, property number is 330290. Klamath again, almost 10 acres, just a little bit shy of 10 acres, $21,827 with $299 down and $299 a month for 72 months. This is property number 328217. Change in states, going to Cook, Tennessee. 2.41 acres, cash price $49,000. I'm rounding, $49,000 with $1,200 down and then $793 a month for 84 months. Check this one out. It's double entry lot. So you have 2 multiple entry points to this lot. It's 2.41 acres. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. Property number is 334987. I'm going to say it again. 334987. Hawkins, Tennessee. We have a 0.66 acre property here. Cash price is just a tad bit under $19,000 with $500 down and $307 a month for 84 months. This is property number 329367. Scott, Tennessee. I don't think that's named after me, but we're going to roll with it. That's a pretty nice area too, by the way. It's a 0.79 acre property, cash price $19,995. So let's call it $20,000 with $500 down and then $323 a month for 84 months. This is property number 333834. I'm going to say it again, 333834. Change in states. We're going to El Paso, Texas. 0.46 acres, cash price $3,200 with $0 down and then $111 a month for 36 months. This is not a bad price either. $3,200 for almost a half an acre in El Paso. Okay. Property number is 334789. Do you think that the property will be worth more than $3,200 10, 20, 30 years from now? If so, then you might be a bucket for an investor, someone who's looking long term. Think about that one for a minute. The price for a half an acre lot today is $3,200. 10, 20, 30 years from now, what's that property going to be? We don't know. I can tell you that looking back, what happened is probably going to be worth more. And that's why I'm here telling you about this, so that no matter what bucket you fall into, you have options, okay? You have options. Okay, let's up. Marion County, Texas. We have a 0.1 acre property here, $39.96. Asking you the same question, 10, 20, 30 years from now, what's this property going to be worth? But this is $301 down and $144 a month for 36 months. This is property number 333794, Polk, Texas, 0.07 acre property, $4,500 with $199 down and then $20 a month. I think that's a mistake. I think she meant $200 a month, not $20 a month, because the math does not math there. So I'm going to roll with $200 a month. So I'm going to say $199 down and then $200 a month for 26 months. This is property number 307056, Presidio, Texas, 10 acres. I like Presidio. I like Hudspeth, Texas. I like all those. But here you have a 10-acre property, $9,000 with $300 down and $161 a month for 60 months. This is property number 318777. Look, we just went through 43 properties. And I hope that you found a land connection on these. And if not, I want you to head over to landmodo.com, where there's over 13,000 properties, all with owner financing, covering lots of states. And if you don't see what you're looking for in there, in the comments, be sure to leave what you're looking for, what you like. I know land sellers are scanning that. So leave them clues. And I want you to keep going and watch over here.